quick little phonics idea for teaching and practicing the spelling alternatives for the E digraph. This game, which is a bit like a reverse version of bingo, so if your children like playing bingo, then they're going to love playing this game. I've played this game with hundreds of children, particularly in Key Stage 1, and it's really easy to get ready and it really works. I'm going to use the phonics alternative spellings for the E sound, but this game will work with almost any spelling alternative going, so you'll be able to use it again and again in different ways. What you'll need. This game is super easy to prepare. You need a simple grid including one word in each square. All of the words should contain spelling alternatives for the rule you want the children to practice. These can be written on a piece of paper, a whiteboard, or a slide. The important thing here is that you use words with rules which have already been taught so that you can reinforce and practice the alternative spelling rules as the children play the game. Try not to throw in too much new information because it's really easy for the children to get confused. To support the children even more, while we're playing the game, I'm going to show the children a visual representation of the rules to remind them what they've already learned. You can use these as slides or print them out and put them on a display on your working wall, or print them out and just use them as cards. I've put a link to a free set of these in the description below in case you'll find these useful. I love to use them because I find they really help those children who need that visual prompt. When the children play this game for the first time, it can be really helpful for them to have a copy of their own grid so that they can mark words off as they hear the clues. Otherwise it can be too much for them to remember all in one go. How to play. Step number 1. Start by reading through all the words on the grid all together, saying each of the separate sounds or phonemes, then blending them back together to read the whole words. So for example, sleep, sleep, each, and so on. Step number 2. Revisit each of the spelling rules. Can the children find a word on the grid which follows a particular spelling rule? For example, can you find and read a word with the E split digraph? Or why is Y used to make the E sound in bumpy? And why is EA used rather than EE at the beginning of the word each? It's really important that you know all of the rules for the alternative spellings that you're going to be using so that you can give the right kind of clues for the game. Don't worry if you can't remember them all. I've got a free spelling rules ebook that should really help with this. It's linked in the description below. It's got all of the rules you need to help you ask all of those questions and think of some great clues when you play the game. On this channel I also have some super quick films which can help as a refresher of the alternative spellings that you might need. They're also linked in the description below. Step number 3, explain that you are going to choose one of the words on the grid. Write it on a piece of paper or whiteboard, but don't show this to the children yet. Explain that to win the game, the children have got to guess the word that you've written, not by looking at it, but by listening to and thinking about a series of spelling rules clues that you're going to be giving them. Step 4, start giving the children the clues. For example, the word written on my board does not end in a ch digraph. The word on my board does not begin with a v sound. The word on my board does not rhyme with cheese. The word written on my board does not contain the 2 consonants S and L next to each other. The word on my board does not end in N, and the word on my board does not contain the split digraph E. Can the children guess what the missing word is? At this stage, you might want to get them to write down the word that they think is the one that's hiding. Then show them the word so that they can check if they were right. I've put a link in the description below for the slides that you can use to play this What's My Word game. That means that you can get going straight away with the different spelling alternatives for the E digraph. This is a game taken from my Fab Phonics Games book, which is available on Amazon now. So if you're looking for some more ideas to inspire your letters and sounds teaching, This book is perfect. And these films on my YouTube channel also have loads of great ideas for games to help you to teach spelling alternatives in your phonics lessons spectacularly well. If you and your children love playing this phonics alternative spelling game for the e-digraph, then drop me a comment below. I post phonics ideas and top tips every single week, so don't forget to subscribe and give this video a quick thumbs up and click the bell for more phonics games just like this one. See you soon!